tailgaters and educators.
Today is Monday, February the 8th, 2021.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Michelle?
Please stand for the Glendale Pledge Elementary School pledge. I'm sorry I said the pledge.
That's okay.
I pledge and promise to do well in school. I pledge and promise to do well in
School.
my teachers. Listen to my teachers. My teachers. Parents. To help my parents. Graduate from high school. To graduate from high school. College and finish college.
Awesome. Good job. The weather?
The weather today will be mostly sunny. High temperature will be 38 degrees and a low temperature of 29 degrees. Recess, things to do when it's recess. Draw a picture, do exercises, research a famous African American, do a simple science project, read a book, or do a calming meditating.
Our word for today.
Historic. Famous or important in history. Sentence. We are learning important historic facts regarding the contribution of African Americans.
Luncheon independent work time. Do the three of inclement weather, there will be no meal distribution Monday, February 8th. Make a sandwich, heat up some soup, and enjoy an apple at home.
Black History Facts. Know the past, shape the future.
Thurgood Marshall. We only attain freedom if we appreciate what is different and muster the courage to discover what is fundamentally the same.
Growing up in my house was interesting with rules I had to follow. As a kid, I lived with my mom and my grandma, and when my mom was away, my grandma told me what to do. She told me what chores I had to do. She would tell me how long I could watch TV and how much time I had to play outside. Basically, she ran the house. She was kind of like a judge. Just like she has her rules, judges have laws to listen to. They make decisions based on the laws that are in place and provide those decisions to others so that everything can work out okay. Right now, I want to talk to you about a famous person in history who was a great judge by the name of Thurgood Marshall. Have you ever heard of Thurgood Marshall? Well, if you haven't, that's okay, because he was a lawyer and a judge. Not only was he a lawyer and a judge, but he was the first African American to be named to the Supreme Court Justice in the United States of America. Thurgood Marshall was an inspiration to many minorities looking to go into the practice of law. Now, talking about his life, Thurgood Marshall was born on July 2nd, 1908, in Baltimore, Maryland. Like many African Americans during this time in history, their lives were impacted by the practice of slavery in the United States. For example, Thurgood's grandfather was a slave. Although Thurgood's grandfather was a slave, he did escape slavery, making his way to the North and gaining his freedom. As for Thurgood's parents, his mother was a teacher and his father was a steward at a country club there in Baltimore, Maryland. Although Thurgood's father worked at a country club, he loved to go downtown and listen to court cases because he loved the law. When he was not working, he'd hang out down there and take Thurgood. This is where Thurgood Marshall got interested in the law and started to go into that direction from there. During that time, schools were not like they are now. Thurgood wanted to go to the University of Maryland, but couldn't because they did not allow African Americans to attend school there. Seeing that he would be turned away, Thurgood attended Howard University to learn law, and he eventually passed the bar exam, which anyone who wanted to become a lawyer had to pass, and then Thurgood became an attorney. After becoming an attorney, Thurgood moved back to Baltimore, Maryland, and helped another student who was just like him and got turned away by the University of Maryland. He fought for that student and eventually won the case, and that stopped the University of Maryland from not allowing African Americans to attend their school. Another organization he helped was the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, or you may have heard of the NAACP. Thurgood became the chief counsel for the NAACP, which meant that he was their go-to lawyer. Think of him in law like Michael Jordan or LeBron James to basketball. He was the man when it came to court cases. Thurgood would help to fight cases where African Americans were mistreated or wrongly accused and discriminated against. As a matter of fact, just like LeBron is the king and Michael Jordan is MJ, Thurgood had a nickname too. They called him Mr. Civil Rights. One of the best parts of his career was in 1954, where he worked on a case called Brown versus the Board of Education. At that time, schools were stopping kids from being together and separating them based on the color of their skin. Thurgood argued that the Constitution did not allow this and won the case, changing the school system in the United States. He was later appointed to the United States Court of Appeals by President John F. Kennedy as a judge, and kept going from there, doing big things in the world of law, and he was finally recognized by President Lyndon Johnson, who named him to be the first African American to be on the Supreme Court. Marshall died on January 24th in 1993, but not without leaving a legacy of fighting for the rights of equality for all men and women in the United States. It just goes to show a dad's love of the law influenced a son, which influenced change in the United States.
Good job.
Happy birthday to you, February 8th. Today's birthday is Batuli Diaby in 4th grade.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
May all your wishes come true.
February, Peace Week. Lawrence, you want to do that one?
We will be doing different activities to promote peace in our school. We need to have everyone participating to make this successful school-wide event focusing on peace, non-violence, and unity.
And that is from February the 8th through the 12th.
Peace Week quote of the day. When you are good to others, you are best to yourself. Peace Week. Act of kindness towards others. Draw a picture and give it to someone.
Peace Week acts of kindness and creating peace for yourself. Be kind to yourself and do 10 1-minute exercises. Peace Week acts of kindness of the earth. Recycle at least 2 items today.
Our Peace Week colors are
Monday, February 8th, red, stopping the violence today and forever. Let's learn the details of conflict and peaceful manners and Stop the Violence by Elementary Hate.
That's right.
Tuesday, February 9th, Blue Peak. Blue represents calmness and theory.
All right.
Energy. This
Our
can
Peace
come.
Week contest. We're going to talk about what we're going to do during this Peace Week. Express your ideas about nonviolence. Design one PowerPoint slide that shows the importance of working for peace and share with classmates during virtual classroom. The slide should relate to the themes of peace and nonviolence. A slogan relating to peace, nonviolence should be included on your slide. Slide should use appropriate designs, language, spelling, and grammar. All slides should be neatly done and attractive. All slides should also be submitted to Ms. McDermott and Dr. Ingram via through your emails. Posters can be drawn as well. You can draw a poster, take a picture, submit. You may take a picture and send it via email. Send it through the email. Slides and pictures will be shared on morning announcements. Here is an example of what one can look like. Each day can be a calm day for everyone. Be yourself. The slide is depicting relaxing. Everyone is just being relaxed. The serenity of blue and the trees and the flowers with a beautiful smile. African American Reading Month.
African American Reading Month 2021. Wednesday, February 10, 2021. Wednesday, February 17, 2021. Wednesday, February 24, 2021. 5, 10:50, 11:50 a.m. Each week, students will have the opportunity to participate in a Read and Eat Lunch Bunch series session with a Gator team member and heart readers aloud from African American authors. February PBIS event. Attention students must have less than blessing. How do you say that word? Lesson. An excuse absence. Less than 5 minutes in assignment. Content apparent. Appropriate classroom behavior. More details at 1:30 p.m. Friday, 2/26. Joke time. What do you give a stick lemon? Lemonade. What monster is good at hide and seek? A werewolf.
What did one math book say to the other? I got so many problems.
Quotes to start your day. You want to start us off, Lawrence? Okay. How about you start, Michelle? Choose yours.
I didn't know who muted me, but let me say it again.
Okay.
And people without their knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without root. Marcus Garvin. Believe in yourself, learn, and never ever stop waiting to build a better world. By Mary McLeod Bethune.
In a world filled with hate, we must still dare to hope. In a world filled with anger, we must still dare to comfort. In a world filled with despair, we must still dare to dream. In a world filled with distrust, we must still dare to believe. Michael Jackson.
Smiling is the best way to face every problem, to crush every fear, and to hide every pain. And that is Amazing Gator Announcement Assistance. Number one.
Lawrence Burlington Kindergarten. On Solar Disney in second grade.
Aisha Kuma in 5th grade.
And Miss Robinson, Glendale's reading specialist. We will see you later.
See you.
Bye.
Everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody.